Hello, everybody. Well, here we are again. Here we are today. Trying to decide what I want to build first. I know I need to do the one that come first. So that's probably what we're going to start with right now. Figure out which way this thing opens. So we can get in here and get started. I haven't made a video in the last few days as I've been doing a lot of stuff that was this and that and just odds and ends stuff, trying to get some things took care of. This has been needing took care of. I did work on that mini truck a little bit that I showed in that video, but what I was doing with it was just trying to get the key switch fixed, which I didn't film that because it was a lot of this and that and the other. And, well, a lot of the stuff that I do is just basically running around in circles, and that's what I was doing on it, was basically just running around in circles. And I did a bunch of that, so I didn't film any of it. Hopefully if we get a few things took care of, maybe we can video running it or something like that. Okie dokie. We're getting in here. Dog. Oh mercy, would you look at that? Oh, what are y'all doing up there? Come down here where you can see it. Look at that. Ain't that something? That tube right there is bent a little bit. We'll have to straighten that. I don't like bent tubes. All right. For those of y'all looking at this and saying, well, what in the world is that? This is a 181 Husqvarna. Hey, we got good compression. It's been modded. I don't know exactly what's been done on the inside, but we're gonna go in there and we're gonna find out. I doubt we'll get it all done in this video. I doubt it. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I'm gonna look in this envelope right quick, and I'm gonna read it to you. Well, I'm going to proofread it and I'll read it to you. It says, hello everybody. This is Russell's saw. Says, hello Jeremy, this is my first built hop-up saw. Saw runs fast and strong. Money was a lot harder to get back then. So I ran this old air filter way too long. Not sure if I damaged the saw a lot or not. I know when I did, cleaning over the filter, there was a lot of sawdust, fine stuff getting past the filter, just like the other 3 saws I have sent down there. Whatever it needs, just do it unless you deem otherwise. Can't wait to run the saw again. So, we have artistic freedom on this saw to do whatever we deem. Put that in my drawer. So, we're gonna tear into it, and we're gonna have a little looky-see and find out what's in here. And we're gonna see if we can't make something that really will set it off. So I'm going to push this stuff down in the box. I'm gonna drop the dog in the box. Y'all don't let me forget that's in there. We're gonna get started having a look in here and see just what we got. So there's a clutch cover with no brake flag, so we don't have to worry about that breaking or working, which most of y'all know on these 2 series, 1 series, chain brake flag ain't gonna work no way. I'm just gonna bump them screws back on there just to make sure they stay. I'm gonna pop the top cover off. We're gonna go in here and have us a look. Not sure exactly how this comes off, but I do see the clamp now. The filter don't look bad. It might use a new one. I'm going to move this box so I can get y'all over here a little closer. So y'all can see the velocity stack. Well, the throttle don't even open all the way on this thing, Russell. It don't. Whoever set that didn't set it right. Hey, now we got wide open throttle. I think. Yeah, now we got wide open throttle. There's a little bit of goofiness here. So I don't remember the 181 being that way. But we're going to do a little inspecting while we're going, because we need to know how everything is. Looks like it's all right. From what I can see in there, the cylinder looks good. It looks like it may have had a little port work. I'm not sure yet. Alright, I got to check the squish. I got to go get my solder because I used it to solder something yesterday. So yes, I actually used the solder for what it was intended for. Oh, sorry, I forgot to hit record. I just squished that solder and it's not yeah, it's 50. It's about 52 thousandths, so It does not have any deck work done on the cylinder. The fuel line is hard. The nipple on the carburetor is moving, and I hope that doesn't cause it to leak. It's probably cracked. It is. It's cracked. Sure enough, I'll try to. Well, we're just gonna cut the fuel line right there. We're just gonna cut that fuel line right there, and I'll show you. I'll show you why. Come on out of there. Come on out of there. There we go. I should have got me a little box to start with. I don't have my box ready, but I've got this box right here, so just got my fire steel in it. We're going to go ahead and snatch the top end off of it, and I'll show y'all what we've got going on as I see it too. So that looks to be a little bit crooked, but not bad. It's not supposed to be tucked up under there like that. Sorry. We're going to go ahead and get that out of there. I need to get Drew to come back by. He said he took my number 3 Allen. He's got to bring it back one day. He said he took it by accident. He had it in his pocket when he was working on something the other day and forgot to take it home with him. I said, no worries. No worries. I don't need the 3 all the time, but occasionally I do. Alright, that stud come out of the cylinder. This thing has 2 guards on it. Oh my word. Definitely gonna get some muffler work. Definitely. Good heavens. Whoever had the part put back together used Loctite. Right, clean that screw out. Have to reach down in there. This is how I get dirt out of screws. I put the end of my pick down there and go around and around and around, and then blow it out. We'll try again. You can feel whenever you put the driver in there, it don't go all the way in. Wish I had my Allen screw, Allen driver for the standard. It's over yonder in a box somewhere where I clean the table off. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this off, and I'll bring it back whenever, or bring y'all back whenever I get it off her. All right, I got all the screws out of it, I believe. Got the hold down screw out. I think this one's solid wired in, so I've got to take the carburetor screws out. Since I got it loose out of it. Ain't no trouble when you got it loose. I'm not that worried about that right now. I want to get the carburetor out, because I want to show y'all the fuel line, where the fuel line hooks. Get that off of there. Get this off of here. See that crack right there? It dried up and split. So we'll have to remedy that. See, it's loose on there. There it comes. Just pulls right off. There's a couple different ways you can fix that. We'll have to look and see how we're going to do it. Catch that screw. Cylinder's got a little wire in it, but it ain't bad. I don't know whether it's got any port work on that exhaust port or not. I can't tell so far. Oh, I just crumpled the exhaust gasket into oblivion. Screw the stud out, because we're probably going to do some work on it. I'd be guessing that anyway. Piston don't look bad at all. It don't look bad at all, Russell. I mean, fine sawdust usually don't hurt nothing. It might get a little stuffy in here, but we got a little wear on the ring. Got a little wear on the ring. But so far, everything else looks pretty good. Let's see what we got here. Come on. Should be 52, which it is. Yep. Don't look too bad at all. All right, I'm gonna stop y'all for a bit, because I have got some cleaning to do before we're ready to start doing anything on this thing. So let me get some cleaning done, and I might be back here in just a little bit. I ain't decided exactly how far we're gonna go with this just yet. All right. Fixing my blasting cabinet has proved to be very helpful. It didn't take me very long at all to clean this cylinder up. And there was a good bit of carbon in this cylinder. And this thing had 52 thousandths of squish. So I can only imagine that it's more now. But we're not going to fret with that for now. I'm just curious as to kind of what the timing numbers are. So I've got a socket wedged under it. And I'm going to just simply come around here and touch off 0, go up and around and back down. 132.5, 132.3, so 132.4 is what we're going to call it, divided by 2, 66.2. That's a 66. 66 point. Come on. Come on. Well, we hit it on 66.3. A point of a degree is not gonna, we don't go that close, okay? So don't get hung up on it. All right. 66. 100. 66 and 100. 119. So we got about 19 degrees of blow down. 66, 100, and 119. I sit down too soon. All right. Trying to save time, I'm going to pause y'all. All right. Now, we're going to go here and just till the intake opens. We're going to hit 0. We're going to go up and get right back to there. 132 intake duration. 132 telemarketer decline. So 132 degrees of intake duration. We're going to go right there. We're going to hit 0. We're going to go all the way down, come all the way back up to the same spot. 160 degrees of exhaust. 160 degrees of exhaust duration. We're going to go right there. We're going to 0 this. We're going to go down, back up. Right there. 118 degrees of transfer duration. All right. Now, what do all them numbers mean? The degrees is when it opens in the circle. The duration is how long it stays open, or how long it doesn't stay open. Some of those numbers we might want to increase, and some we might want to decrease, just depending on how things are going. Sometimes that's not easy to do, but nonetheless, I need to spray a little stuff on here. Paint got dry after I cleaned it. I don't smudge it up too bad, Russell. I was curious as to where it is because I have a different piston than I was thinking about trying to put in it. And I don't know if it'll fit because it won't fit the rod. So I don't know. If I cut the piston, I've got to do something with it or I ruined it. So I'm in a dilemma. So we're going to look and see. I might look around and see what else I got. You'll find out in a minute. Well, it's not without great debate and a lot of searching. Well, you can see my hair's all flustered now. I have went over all kinds of stuff I've got around here, and I can't come up with a suitable solution that I think will be effective without some great trouble. But I did have new rings. I got a new ring for this thing. So I think we're going to proceed with the build with the OEM piston and design. I was looking at, I had a couple of different cylinders and stuff. And I went through all of that, looked at it. Although I'm sure some other stuff can be done, it's not going to be on this one. Kind of curious to see what kind of hippity hop we can get out of this one. I don't want to make it so hard to start it can't pull the rope because there's no decomp on the cylinder. So I think that's the direction we're going to go. I may look around and we might change our mind before I get going, but as of now, it looks like we're going to finish this video because it's about 30 minutes long. And yeah, I think we're going to do some machine work on this cylinder because it's going to have to come down. And I think once it comes down, I think it's going to be pretty close to where I want it to be. So we're going to move her down a little bit, and I'm going to check out the numbers and we'll go from there. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you think. I actually found a 288 cylinder and a 385 piston, and I set it on there, but it raises the cylinder up about 4 millimeters, I think 3 or 4 millimeters. The intake was way high and the exhaust was way high, which, I mean, I could move the exhaust, but yeah, it would be a lot of there's a lot of unknowns, and I don't want to do unknowns that much on customer saw. So all right, I'm gonna stop this one off here. If you made it this far, we appreciate y'all coming in, join in, like, subscribe, share, tell your friends about us. We do a live feed usually Friday night or Saturday night at 5 o'clock where we just sit and shoot the breeze. So come and join us. All right. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Be kind. Treat each other the way you want to be treated. God bless. Remember, Jesus loves you. Bellhopper out.